right, we're back. We're back with episode number 2, couple number 2. Today's couple
for Love is Blind.
The Love is Blind series that we're putting together.
For the recap of the couples that we're doing.
So which couple are we talking about in this episode?
So today we're doing Brittany and Devonta.
Brittany and Devonta.
Yes.
Sounds like Tanto Mancho and Devonta. Everyone falls in love sometime. No.
Yeah. If you know, comment down below what he just started singing. Okay. So this couple, so this season, as we said in the previous video, there were a lot of mismatch. I don't know if mismatch couples. I don't know if that was because they didn't ask the right questions in the pods. It was a very strange season, I feel. So when Brittany and Devonta meet after he proposes to her and he gives her ring, I thought was very strange. 2 things. He never compliments her. Like, you're seeing this woman for the very first time. You've told her you love her and you told her that you want to marry you. And he places the ring on her finger and she says, "Oh, that's so beautiful." And he goes, "Just like you." Okay, fine. You'll see why I feel like this is weird. Then they both get interviewed separately and he refers to her. Mind you, Devonta is half black, half white. Mm-hmm. And Brittany is half Colombian and half black. Mm-hmm. He says in his interview, "Oh, Brittany is a woman of color." Very odd to say. Mm-hmm. You just don't say that. You yourself, sir, are half black. Yeah. So that's a very odd comment.
Wait, how did he say that comment? Or who do you say it to?
He said it just to the camera when they were interviewing him. Yeah. She did, to be fair, Brittany did say as well on her side when she was being interviewed after they met initially for the first time. She says, Devonta is not my usual type. It's not someone that I would go pick out, at a bar or like that I would be attracted to initially. Yeah. Because she was expecting him to be taller and bigger.
I mean, like he is kind of big.
Built, maybe. Huh?
Isn't he kind of big? Or tall?
No, I think she meant like fit, like maybe like more fit and tall.
Yeah.
So he is taller than her, but I think she likes extremely tall men by what she said. Yeah. So we're gonna watch their exchange. Is very weird because it's almost like he's not. I feel like he's not attracted to her, and she keeps like asking for attention. So they're in Cabo for their honeymoon. And she says, she mentions to him, "I feel like you're not attracted to me. It's like you have like an issue complimenting me." Like he'll compliment her shirt or her hair, but won't say, "You look beautiful today. Yeah. You look hot. You look good."
Is he maybe just, is it just that he's just not affectionate? Is he not hugging her, kissing her?
Nothing.
Some people,
there's nothing. You're not saying it and you're not showing it because some people can't say it. Okay, I'll give you that. But you don't even show it. It's like we're just friends.
Some people just aren't affectionate though.
But you have to verbally say something to make sure that the person feels like they're loved and like you're attracted to them.
So I was going to say, go ahead.
Well, to your point, because I know where you're going with this. They're playing a game in the pool and she goes and they're playing, what's the game when they're like, have I ever? I've clearly never played that game.
Never have I ever.
Never have I. Whatever it is. Whatever.
Well, that's the name of the Love is Blind episode. Never have I ever.
Oh, okay. So she says, have you ever had a hickey? And apparently he's never had a hickey. So she goes, "Oh, I'll give you a hickey." Right? That's supposed to be like sexual like innuendo, like flirty.
Opening the door.
Right. And he goes, "I don't want a hickey."
Oh my God.
Excuse me? So do you just hate me?
So that's what I mean. Is it that he's not attracted to her once again? Or is it that he's just not an affectionate person?
I don't think he's attracted to her because of what he said in the beginning, where he didn't compliment her. He never said, "Oh my God, you're beautiful. I'm so excited." Like something to let her know that like you find me attractive. Yeah. And then on top of that, in his interview, he goes, "She's a woman of color. He says I've never dated somebody that wasn't white."
But he's half black himself.
I know.
So what's the problem? I don't get it. Who cares? You're on the show called Love is Blind because you want to find love and it doesn't matter what they look like.
That's why I'm saying it's such a mismatch this season because everybody cares.
Oh my God.
So what I wanted to say, so we have a clip. The clip is going to show where she tells him, "I feel like you don't find me attractive." And his answer is bananas.
Let's see. Put it on.
And I just feel like we have not been living, like connecting with each other. Like when you walk by me, it's like you just walk by me.
There's nothing there on his end.
You don't like interact or like grab me or like touch my back or give me like a kiss or anything like that.
There's no affection. So I think there's a love language mismatch here.
100%.
Where she needs.
You said she's half Colombian.
Yeah,
so she's half Latina.
So she's used to seeing that, right?
So she's used to like her man walking by her, maybe smacking her behind, hugging her,
or
giving
hugging
her a kiss,
kissing her,
complimenting her, how pretty she looks.
What a nice day. And then before
this guy's just walking past her and not saying 2 words.
That's exactly what she says. You just walk past me.
But in all fairness, though, if that's not part of your culture and part of who you are, that doesn't. You're just not meant for each other. It doesn't make him a bad person, but you're just not meant for each other.
I'm not saying he's a bad person. I think it's a mismatch.
Because like how they say, if you know, you know, or if you don't know, you don't know. if the guy just doesn't know, that's where she comes from. In his eyes, he doesn't think he's doing anything wrong.
I think that was a little bit like us when we first met.
Yeah, like you was way more affectionate than I was.
I'm a very affectionate person, and you were not. And now,
you was if anything, I was just like, man, she always wants to like be on top of me. Always wants to like lay next to me, like. And I need room to breathe, but it's because I was so used to living my life like that,
right?
That I got to a point where I just felt like, I don't want to say suffocated, but like weird. I'm not used to this.
Because it wasn't something you were used to.
Yeah. So in his defense, again, you said she's half Colombian. I mean, Latin people like us were very affectionate.
Oh, now you're affectionate.
Oh yeah, 20 years later.
So wait, listen to what he says after. She does a very good job at expressing how she feels.
I like how direct she is.
Yes,
and
I appreciate that.
And she's not being mean about it.
No.
She's expressing her feelings. She's communicating, and
she's not crying, and she's not being. Oh no.
Let's see what his answer is now to her claim.
Every time we've been together,
I feel like we're just hanging out,
talking. Like, I'm always willing to sit down and have like a conversation with you. Like the fact that I don't wake up in the bed next to you. Like, sorry, I get up early and I don't want to lay in the bed all morning. I want to be out here watching the sunrise, reading my book. I fall asleep out here. Like, that's not me isolating from you.
They have such a vast difference in what they find, what they need to fulfill their days. Because I feel like she's the kind of person that wants to snuggle in bed for a little bit. And he's like, I'm up, I'm out. Like, I don't want to lay in bed. And he doesn't realize how that will translate to her as like, do you even want to be next to me?
Yeah. Well, they're definitely not a good match. Honestly, I'd hate to be the one to say this, but I don't even think they're a good match, like physically. Like just looking at them, they look off.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
I agree.
So the fact that you're on a honeymoon,
right?
You would think you want to be cooped up the whole time.
You're supposed to be all over each other.
You're supposed to be all over each other. You're supposed to be excited. You just finally met after talking behind pods for the last 2-3 weeks.
You can finally touch and kiss this person.
You can finally touch and kiss this person that you were having conversations through a wall till late hours of the night. So like now this is your time to like really be affectionate, be together, be like in tune physically. And you want to like leave her alone and go do your own thing?
I want to ask you as a guy, what do you think of this?
Is this a setup question?
So she's been celibate, and she told him this, that she wanted to wait, I believe, to have sex until after they were married.
Yeah.
She even is willing to compromise and give that up so they can, because she feels like he's so disconnected, and she feels that might be the reason why, that she's like, it's okay. Like we can just do it, literally do it now so that we have that connection.
So she's trying.
Right. And he's still
another one that went there for the right reasons.
The woman.
With an open
mind.
That's
why I said the men are letting me down this season.
And the men are just dropping the ball.
I think that he had a lot going on with his family. I think they said that he had a family member that died. So he should take this time to communicate with her. Right.
But still, you're on the show, you're dating someone, you're there, so you're either there or you're not. You have to like hold yourself accountable a little bit. Like instead of getting defensive, why don't you just acknowledge what she's saying?
Right.
If she's saying, right, I'm lacking this, your duty as a man is to say, okay, I really want this to work. If you want it to work, I'm going to try to do better. I'm going to try to do more. I want to make sure we go through this experiment at the end saying we gave this 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Because right now it just feels like he's just giving excuses.
Yes, yes.
My family, I
Excuses.
do, I am. I don't like sleeping in bed till late. I like being
Right.
alone.
There's no accountability.
Everything's just like
I
like
have
what
I
I
have an
like, what I
excuse.
yeah.
He has an excuse for everything. Instead
Yeah.
of saying, I could see how you would feel like that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll try harder. That's it.
Yeah. He's definitely not going about it in the right way.
I think that, and I wanted to ask you this as a guy, from a guy's perspective, for any guys in this situation where he feels like he wants, because and it, before this clip, she has also, this is not the first time that she's told him this. She says, I feel like, do you even think I'm pretty? Like, you don't even tell me that I'm pretty.
Yeah.
And because she needs that. I don't think it's so much neediness from her. I think it's such a lack of, what do you call it? He doesn't show her in any way. Yeah. So you're not physical, and you're not speaking anything to me. So how am I supposed to know that you like me? Do you even like me? On some level.
That's a tough one.
So he tells her, sometimes I retreat into my nothing box, and I just have to be by myself. Like, he needs to be alone.
Again, so why are you on the show trying to find love?
Why do you want to be by yourself? This is not the place to be by yourself.
You're still not ready to dedicate life to someone
anyone.
else.
Exactly.
So it's like, again, why are you here?
So it's avoidance. He's avoiding.
Wait, did he get also discovered on LinkedIn?
I don't know.
Because
I don't know. I don't know how they got him.
How do they vet these people? Do they ask them questions? Do they video chat with them multiple times? Do they ask them real questions like, what are you looking for? Are you really looking for a relationship? What's your type?
From what I knew from before, this is before, she's having a bad dream. From before, what they used to do is people used to apply. You had to send in a video and say why you wanted to be on the show. Honestly, I don't know this for a fact. I feel like that's not the case anymore. And they're just grabbing at anyone that is decent looking and can bring a little bit of drama. That's sad, but I feel like that's...
Are there any videos out there, or if anyone knows of any videos, tag us in the comment section about... I'd like to see what the recruiting process is like.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it went from really good from season 1.
Yeah.
Little by little, season 4 or 5, okay, mediocre. And here we are, season 10, and it's bad.
Yeah.
It's really bad. There's no chemistry. People are just kind of forced together that aren't even basically, attracted to each other or share common interests. Or, I mean, again, this could be a way of the show producers kind of saying, all right, let's just put a bunch of people that are completely not compatible together and see if they're able to make it work.
Right.
So I could see the strategy behind it, and it's just probably the cast not making it work. Because I could see that. I could see them putting 6 guys and 6 girls together that are completely total opposites of what they like in the real world, and seeing who connects with who and if they can make it work together. Right now, they're all failing.
Well, no, they all date each other, essentially. There's so many more women and there's so many more people than these people.
Well, I'm going by the 6 couples that they decided to give airtime to. I'm sure there were more people that didn't make airtime, but so that's what I mean. They picked the 6. So let's just say there was 10 couples. 4 made it. They're happy, but they would have been too happy for TV. It wouldn't have got enough clicks and views. So are these the 6 dysfunctional couples that they knew weren't gonna work and were gonna have challenges, and said, hey, let's give airtime to these guys?
It does feel that way because the 6th couple, the professor, and I'm blanking on the girl's name right now, the ones that didn't go with them, they were separate from the group.
Yeah.
And Netflix said it was because of the budget. Excuse me? You make millions of dollars. There was a budget problem.
What's the budget? 10, 20 grand?
You couldn't get one more room for one more couple. It doesn't make sense. So they're the healthiest couple.
Yeah, because it wouldn't have...
There's no drama.
So
they barely got airtime.
There's no drama. Everything's perfect. So it's what are they going to talk about? What are they going to air? Them freaking cooking and grilling and watching movies? They need the drama.
So I think with them, Devonta and Brittany, it's a complete mismatch. He cares about what her race is, and he never said anything about that. Why would you go on the show? You could be paired with literally any race. So that was weird. Why would you go on the show if that's a deal breaker for you? I don't feel like there's I think that she genuinely gave it a shot, even though he wasn't her type. I feel like I picture her with like a bigger guy, like a taller guy, maybe
Spanish dude,
Spanish guy. Yeah,
dark skin.
I
I
just,
gotta finish. She likes darker skinned guys, Spanish, taller.
yeah,
Which again, we're not here for the physical.
right. It's
But if
just like
but if you're not here for the
it's
physical,
like
then
the
you have to
feeling.
put in a little extra on the emotional
Right.
side.
But from what they each have said, I feel like that's what I feel for both of them. But I
I,
feel like she genuinely was trying. And when he met her family was so welcoming. Her dad was super nice to him. He didn't grill him. He wasn't like, rude or mean or like, which I think most dads are. But he was very kind. Like they're just very nice people. And I feel like I don't know. I feel like he completely failed this experiment
yeah, that's terrible.
because he did have deal breakers
Yeah.
that he was like, just by his comment, oh, Brittany is a woman of color. That's such a weird thing to
Yeah,
say.
that is weird.
the I don't know, it's just strange.
So
But
another couple that essentially is not compatible,
right.
and in I guess in this specific scenario, it's not so much the physical; it's more the connection. The other couple we
I
talked
think it is
about,
physical.
well, the other couple was strictly physical.
Yeah.
Like, you're not a Pilates instructor, I don't want you.
Mm-hmm.
Or look like one, I don't want you. He has his obsession with that. This specific couple, it's just,
He's not even saying what it is.
well, she's saying you don't hug me, you don't kiss me.
He's just like, I
you're
feel
not
like,
you're not being
yeah,
affectionate towards me.
right.
So I mean, I don't know if that's just he's not physically attracted to her, or is it just that
That's just not who he is.
it's just not who he is.
Yeah.
He just gives that dry love.
How do you show someone you love them if you don't tell them and you don't hug them?
You can't.
That's a real question.
You can't.
So the other person's just to telepathically know that you love me?
You have to just take their word. You can't. I can't.
That's so weird.
I can't sit here and
I
show
could
you
never
that I
do
love
that.
you if I'm not telling you I love you. If I'm not giving you hugs, kisses, having flirty conversation, like nothing. Like if I'm not getting none of these, we're just roommates.
But that's exactly what she
We're
was
just
saying.
roommates. Again,
That's
hence
exactly
the
what she was
reason why
saying.
he's probably there and single.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
every woman he's most likely dated, I could be wrong, I don't like judging, but most women he's probably dated,
Right.
probably left him for the same reason.
Yeah.
Again, no self-reflection.
I don't think that the difference between him and Chris is that I think Chris is intentional in his being cruel. I think that he there's some sick thing in his mind that he likes to make people feel small.
Yeah.
I don't think that with Devonta. I do think Devonta is a kind person. I think he's nice, and I think that's why he kept to himself, because he didn't want to hurt her feelings. He
Yeah,
just didn't know.
he
Didn't know how to approach the fact that he is not physically attracted to her. I think that was the problem.
She's not even bad looking.
No, she's beautiful.
So I don't know, maybe just not his type.
I just think it's not his type.
Oh, because the comment he made a comment saying that he didn't know she was of color.
He said Brittany's a woman of color.
Okay.
That's a bizarre thing to say.
Which she's really not. She's like mulatto kind of. She's mixed.
No, she is.
No.
That just means she's not white.
Right. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
So that led me to believe that was a problem for him,
okay.
because not only did he say it in a weird way,
But if that's not something,
because he said, I've never dated anyone that wasn't white.
okay, it doesn't matter what you've dated. You're here for a reason.
Right. But that's the whole misfire.
So is there a miss on the production side of things to make this real clear to them? Or are they just that stupid that they just forget?
I think that it's a little bit of both, but I think that people might say what they think the production wants to hear, because
Just to
love
be
is
on.
blind. So obviously you're not going to be able to see the person. You're hoping
Listen, if
that you get the person you like, right? Because you're going in intentionally. So then, but when you see the person you chose, you're like, oh man.
yeah, but you know when they do like the interview parts and
Yeah.
the sections, and I hope this gets addressed on the reunion. One of my interview questions would be, so you made a comment when she came out saying like she's of color. Why does that matter? You're here to find love.
Love is blind.
I would
So
have 1000% as a producer sitting in back of the camera
I'm pretty
interviewing.
sure someone's gonna.
would've-
I hope they ask him that.
I would have asked that question.
Yeah.
Because you can't go to a show like this to find love blindly I mean, that tells
and
me
have so many conditions.
right. That tells me you're open minded. That
Right.
tells me you're really genuinely looking for love. And then now saying that you're not attracted to someone or whatever,
Yeah.
or showing that you're not attracted, like you're again just there for the wrong reasons.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
weird. It's so weird. I don't understand. I don't understand people that are complaining about not finding the love of their life or finding the right one for them when you're just not open-minded. You're just so tunnel vision on what it is you want, what it is you like, what
And
it is you
clearly
need.
what you've gone for hasn't worked out, right? Because you're here because you're single for a reason. But I think it takes something like this for people to realize and recognize, I need to change. I need to switch something up because what I've been doing isn't working.
And then
It still didn't work.
And then again, to follow up on that, why are you still together? If you knew from the first day you guys actually got to meet in person that she's physically not your type.
I think he genuinely wanted to try, but I think it was bigger. I feel like
I don't think he's trying though.
I feel like
The fact that he's
I feel
not-
like he wanted
The
to
fact
try.
that he's not being
I don't feel like he's a bad
affectionate.
guy.
The fact that he's not even hugging
Yeah.
her, kissing her,
But
that
that
tells
could
me you're
be-
not even trying.
But that could be a love language thing, you know? But yeah, and maybe if it was somebody he was attracted to, maybe he would have hugged her more and kissed her
But
more.
even if he's not attracted to, you have to put the work.
Yeah.
Because to some extent you connected with this person. This person behind a wall was your match.
Yeah.
So now when you meet her in person, you have to put the work. You have to try and see if you can, okay, this person's not usually what I go for, but let me see if I can maybe just change my ways.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can be open-minded. Let me see if maybe this is what I've been missing my whole life and I didn't know.
That takes such a high level of awareness that I'm telling you these people lack. That is why they're single.
You can't
So
just have that tunnel vision.
To the same problem.
You can't just have that tunnel vision and then complain. I don't know. I don't understand it.
I mean, we're gonna see with the next set of couples. It's kind of like the same dynamic. So stay tuned, guys. We're going to go on to the next couple. So if you
So hold on real quick before we wrap up.
Yep.
What's your take on this couple? What do you think they should do? You think they should stop, or they should keep trying, or they're just not meant for each other?
they're not meant for each other. Absolutely
Give
not.
me your 30-second elevator speech on it.
Devonta needs some therapy. There's something deeper. This will be a whole nother video, but I feel like there's something more with his dynamic. And I'm not making fun of him. This is from the whole thing that I saw. He needs to be a little more open-minded, but that's going to come with maybe therapy sessions because it's going to make it clear to him what's happening and why he keeps deciding on the same type of women. If that hasn't worked in the past, you're here for a reason. So maybe be obviously more open to different things and different people. Brittany is very kind and sweet, and I think that she will find her person. They both will find their people.
Yeah.
They're just a complete mismatch. Their love languages are completely different. They're not aligning. They're not aligning at all. And neither one of them are bad people. I just think they need to go separate ways.
All right. Well, you heard it from my wife.
And she's always right.
Stay tuned for more. So follow us on the playlist so you can see the other videos on the other couples.
Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.
Once again, we're 0-2 with the first two couples on the guy side. The
Yes.
guys have not been representing us well.
Yeah. Tell us if you agree with us in the comments.
Disappointed.
What do you think of the couple? Do you think that what we said so far about them is on point? If it's not, tell us why. Tell us your thoughts. Like, share, and comment, and we'll see you on the next one.